The winter of 1942 in Stalingrad was like death itself. The city was no longer a city. Buildings were burnt, factories reduced to rubble, streets half destroyed, and silence hung everywhere. But this silence was not safe. It was the sound of death, echoing with every step. German soldier Wilhelm Hoffmann recorded the horror in his diary. "We came here to fight, but now our only enemies are the cold and hunger." Hoffmann's army seemed large and strong, but the reality was harsh. Temperatures dropped to -30 degrees Celsius at night. Most soldiers had no proper winter clothing. Thin boots froze their feet. Fingers and hands became numb. Even breathing felt painful. At night, soldiers lying in the trenches froze to death. Hoffmann wrote that one night his close friend Karl lay beside him, exhausted. Karl wanted just a moment of sleep. By morning, when Hoffmann tried to wake him, he was gone, frozen solid. Food was nearly non-existent. A small piece of bread, sometimes nothing at all. Soldiers survived by eating horse carcasses or frozen scraps, anything to stay alive. Hunger changed men. Soldiers no longer focused on protecting a friend, only surviving. Hoffmann wrote, "Berlin has forgotten us. No help is coming. We are here, fighting just to survive." The Soviet army had completely encircled the Germans. Artillery shells and explosions shook the trenches day and night. Soldiers no longer had strength to fear, only a void in their eyes. Hope had disappeared. He wrote that even talking at night was dangerous. Every sound, every breath could draw a sniper's aim. Every noise sounded like death itself, as if the whole world hated us. Days passed, and the soldiers weakened further. Exhaustion, hunger, and cold destroyed their decision-making. Every morning, they woke to no breakfast, only frost and hunger. Every step was a struggle, feet frozen and stiff. Hoffmann wrote that he once watched soldiers staring into each other's eyes. There was no fear, only a void. They no longer knew what they were protecting: friends, themselves, or merely their instinct to survive. Soviet attacks continued relentlessly. Artillery, tanks, and bombs tore through the trenches. After each explosion, soldiers lay down, holding their breath. Nights were horrifyingly silent, the silence reminding them of death nearby. One of the harshest memories was Karl's death. Hoffmann could not move him. He left him there, frozen like a stone statue. Life and death felt inseparable. Food was scarce, but soldiers ate anything to survive. Hoffmann noted that even frozen crumbs and leftover animals became vital sustenance. War turned men into mere survivors, stripped of dignity and hope. By January 1943, the German army surrendered. Thousands of soldiers were taken prisoner, but many died from cold, hunger, and disease before reaching camps. Stalingrad claimed millions of lives, but for Hoffmann, these were not numbers. This was Karl. Frozen nights, empty stares, and lost hope. Hoffmann later said, "War is not heroism. War kills the human inside you, your soul, your hope, every part of you. Soldiers fight only to survive, and that is how it feels to live." Stalingrad taught a powerful lesson. War is not just a battle of weapons. It is the ultimate test of human spirit. Survival becomes the only goal, and hope is the most fragile thing of all.